That's so much. Oh, I'll drink that. I'll drink that.
You want that one?
That's about a standard.
Yeah, that looks good. Hold on, let me get that.
A standard pour like me and my... Oh, it smells good.
Dude, speaking of standard pours. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Are we Foley artists? We might be.
Oh my god. I dropped the lid. Go to the
Smashes.
Go to the theme song.
Take it away. This is a theme song.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't expect anything. Oh boy! Welcome to a brand new episode of Don't Expect Anything Nights. Huw, we're back. We're drinking
so
wine. Give me another.
Cheers.
I love it.
Salute.
Well, let me get drinks.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, that is nice. A nice Pinot Noir,
No,
if you will.
No, yeah.
From 20717. 2017.
2017. 20,717. A damn fine year.
It's been aged backwards for maximum effect.
Exactly.
We're drinking pre-grapes.
Technically, isn't it aged back? Oh, no.
Technically, isn't it
Never mind.
No, wine isn't aged backwards.
Well, it's like, because it's like from its... I'm not going to try and explain it. You just got to...
Sure.
You got to figure it out. You got to be having as much wine as I am, then you'll get there.
Yes, I think that helps.
Mm.
Huw, we're doing a Nights episode. No Josh.
Yeah.
He went to sleep.
Yeah, because it's like a...
Yeah. Well, it's 3:30 in the morning, and we're currently both jobless.
Yeah.
We find
I
ourselves...
feel good about it.
Find ourselves adrift on the sea of life. An opportunity, I think.
I don't say adrift on the sea. I'm confident. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know you're gonna counter. I got nothing.
You got an interview. How'd your
Yeah.
interview go? What happened during your interview?
It was like 3 minutes long. He said, "Oh,
That's good."
I'll know. By the time this out, I'll know if I have a job or not at that place. I don't want to get into specifics. I'm just saying, like, we've come to the end of an era of working at a pub together. That was pretty cool. That was fun. Man, but there's some times.
There were some fucking times.
I want to say, like, anyone who's not in hospitality or is thinking about hospitality, I have just, like, especially in a bar scenario, the customer never right.
is always wrong.
Literally every single time they have a decision to make, it's the wrong one. Every time.
Unless it's between Carlton Draft and Melbourne Bitter, because you can't taste the difference.
It's a win-win scenario. I mean, lose-lose in the fact that you're drinking Carlton or Melbourne. But I'm saying is, they can know what they want to drink sometimes. I hate the fucking people. I'm already getting into what I'm...
Yeah.
But they can know what to drink. But apart from everything else, how to behave in a pub, how to, like, order something properly, how to clean up after themselves, always wrong.
I had someone come up to the bar 4 times tonight. Same person who came up, ordered his drink, watched me make it, put it down for him, and then he started looking for his wallet.
Oh,
I was
God,
like,
I hate that.
You know why you're here.
Yeah,
Goods, fucking services for cash.
Yes, and when people would come up to the bar and I say, "Oh, what do you want?" If they have just walked in, I'll give them time. But there's the people who like stand behind at the bar, away from it, so I know not to talk to them for the moment.
Yeah.
Then they step up to the bar and I go, "Oh, hi, what can I get you?" And they go, and then like 3 more people start saying, they go, do you have vodka? Yeah, fuck off. Yes.
Use your eyes. Use everything.
I don't. And then the people who would go, "Oh, what's your cheapest beer?"
Yeah.
The people who always got me was, "Which beer has the most alcohol content?"
I want to get fucking lit.
That's what people would buy for like
Yeah.
beer, because they're like, "Which one has the more alcohol?" Just so I can get
Yeah.
slightly more drunk in a
public place.
Dude,
At this dive bar on a Wednesday.
there have been some crazy customers.
Oh man.
Crazy customers. Just the drunks who don't get it.
Who are like 20 years old and you're just watching their brain already like slough out of their ears. It's like, bro.
Yeah. It's like 3 nights out of the week. It's just
They're
they
just
come in and
cooked.
they just spend like all the people.
They spend their Centrelink money on
yeah,
beer.
exactly. All the people who have always heard, "Oh, this is my rent money," and they will like buy like 3 Patron shots.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess you're gonna be behind on your rent payments.
Yeah.
For those
Don't
3
need a
Patron.
house when you have alcohol and the ground, I suppose.
Hey, cheers to that. Oh man, speaking of alcoholics, this wine is pretty nice.
I do like a wine.
Dude, do we get it? What's a night's topic? I was going to try and do, like, crazy bar stories, but, like, I'm just tapped out. I'm just sad.
Yeah, if I start, I'll just...
It all comes back. I like working in a bar. You just, it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
It does help.
Tonight was just...
All right, so, yeah, let's go. So, tonight, our bar closed forever.
Well, not our bar, but we worked there.
The bar we worked at, thank you, it closed down forever. And Huw, you worked the shift.
I did. I worked from 4 till 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
4 p.m. till roughly 3 a.m. Oh, no, to about 2:30.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
All up. And there was one point
was it?
where... So I just wanted to make myself a drink because it was the farewell. So I just wanted like one drink while I was working.
Yeah.
Took me 40 minutes to make it because I like put the glass aside, got sidetracked, had to just make a shit ton of drinks. Yeah. One of the staff just disappeared. We don't know where she went.
Yeah.
And then the other staff member went to look for her.
So you're by yourself.
I was by myself. There were I don't even know how many people were in the place. Like 100, give or take. Like probably just more than 100.
Somewhere between 100 and 130.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
Just me. Just one person for that.
This is like your 300.
Yeah.
You are Gerard Butler at this moment.
I had
your weapon is a gin shot.
Yeah, like a shaker tin. And there was no tap beers left, which was a godsend.
Is it a godsend?
Yeah.
Oh, because you don't have to pour it anymore.
Yeah, it was just popping bottles.
Yeah.
Popping bottles in the ice.
Wait, I don't know that song.
Like a blizzard. When we drink, But yeah, and I'd managed to, by this point, I'd finished making my drink. It was an espresso martini.
I saw you drinking that.
Yeah, I had about half of it left.
You looked content.
I was riding a line. And there were 25 people all standing around the bar.
Yeah.
Just looking at me.
Yeah.
And I had my drink in my hand. And they were all just like sort of, some of them were trying to wave me down. Some of them were just staring at me, watching me. I had maybe 3 glasses. Like a few beers left in the fridge. And then just a bench full of mixers with all the lids off. And like all the spirits and everything. I just looked around, down the rest of the martini in one go. And I was like... Guess it's one at a time, folks. I'm pouring like I've got warm glasses coming out of the dishwasher. I'm pouring warms like room temperature fucking spirits and just room temperature mixers. I'm like, that'll be $3.50. That'll be $4. Like I don't fucking care anymore.
It doesn't matter.
I'm like, there's a slight drop in quality, so there's a drop in price. That's just how we're gonna balance this.
There was a freedom in like going to work and knowing there's no consequences.
Yep.
And we say that we fucked around and stuff, but it was like.
I worked harder that shift than I think I've worked any other shift.
Yeah, they really gave it to you the last time. Yeah. Bar work, especially when it's a cafe and stuff. Like most of the time, it's on quiet nights. It's just downtime. So actually,
you're just cleaning,
getting in the muck and stuff. It gets you through the day.
This one was fucking mucky.
Yeah, but it's done.
It is done.
But do some of the sometimes we'd have like all ages events. Where like
sad.
Yeah, so the bands,
sad, frustrating.
The bands would be playing, and to get people in, we had a band room. But they'd also, the bands would be like made up of 16, 17-year-olds. So they'd have fan groups that are that age. So they'd have all ages come into a bar. So we had to police.
It'd be like 16-year-olds to like 21-year-olds who looked 16.
Yeah. And some were even younger. It went down to 15, 14. But if you're working in a bar, the way to tell an underage kid is look at them. Because... It's so obvious because...
Look at their behavior.
Yeah, because when you and I would work together, we'd stand behind the bar and every time there'd be a group, because they always come in groups.
Yeah.
There'd be a group of from 3 to about 7.
Yeah.
And they'd walk in, eyes on the floor, and Huw would say...
like, how you doing, guys? Like, I just always greet them. Like, what's going on, guys?
Always greet them, and no one would ever greet you back.
Yeah.
Every time.
They would just walk past, like, they just walk out into the beer garden, and then one of them would come back and be like, can I just get 2 jugs of Carlton?
Yeah.
No,
you cannot.
I just see everyone's ID. Oh, okay. Then they walk off and never come back.
Yeah. I've done it before. They've gone, can I have a jug? And I'm like, I got to see the ID of everyone drinking. And then 6 people got up from the table and just left out the door.
Yeah.
Like that one kid who, when we got really busy, and I'm working at the bar, and I'm in the middle of serving someone a drink, and he's putting through his card, and he stands up higher on the bar, looks at me and goes, "Oi!" and like beckons me towards him.
Dude, I remember that.
I heard the oi, and if someone's oiing me on a busy night, already I'm annoyed. And I look, and there's this pimple-faced, snot-nosed...
He was wearing a cap and...
With a fucking cap indoors at a bar.
Like a 5-panel.
He was about 16, 17.
Yeah.
And I see him just using his 2 fingers.
Yeah, he was like clicking and waving to you.
Yeah, he clicked. He fucking clicked that little shit. clicked me over and beckoned me. And I walked her and said, "You don't fucking oi me in this bar. You will not be served here."
I remember I was walking out of the bar to go out the back to bring people in, and I heard the kid as I was leaving say "oi," and I looked over and I saw him doing that, like wiggling his finger to you, and I was like, Jeremy's gonna have a field day, and I just walked out.
I just laid into it. I was like, he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean." I was like, "I don't fucking care what you think. You're not allowed to be drinking anyway, so you can't fucking." Oh, mate, the entitlement of some kids. I'm scared about the future.
It's like that one kid who just stood at the bar, and we were like, "Oh, you're not having any more. You're cut off." I think he was 18 or 19.
Must be.
And he just stood there and kept looking at me, and and he would just shrug and go like lean over the bar. And I remember I said to him, like, "We're not gonna serve you anymore. Everyone in the bar's told you're not getting served, so like you can leave if you want." And he went like, "Fuck," and like punched his own hand, and I was like, "How do you think that's helping your case, man? Like you're trying to flex on me at the bar. Like what is going on?"
I remember there was that.
I'll just bottle you.
You would.
I've got so many bottles.
Yeah, you have a cornucopia of bottles. Now I remember that one. There was like a 45-year-old tradesman who was about 6'5".
Yeah.
And he started fronting on me because I couldn't. Oh, dude, he was still in his vest. Yeah. Still in his work safe vest, the bright orange one.
High vis.
The high vis is what it is. And he's drinking, he's knocking back pints.
Yeah.
And he comes up and goes, "Oh, I have another one, mate." I'm like, "Look, man, I'm going to have to cut you off. You've had enough." And he's like, "What?"
You fucking woke up?
I was like,
I love Australia.
Yeah, Australia is a double-edged sword, my friend. Don't spit up your wine. And I go, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to cut you off." And he goes, "Well, I don't fucking issues." I'm like, "See that?" And I was like, "Mate, I can't understand what you're saying. First of all, and you can't stand up straight." You know, he's like, I'm like, and so then he came up to another person I was working with, and he was paying for a beer they had, and he put the money on the counter and goes, "I'll have a beer." Oh. And someone starts pouring it for him. I'm like, "Oh no, he's cut off." And she goes, "Oh, okay." And so he puts it down and he's like, "Oh, give me a Coke." So she puts a Coke on the bar. Yeah. And she goes to take the coins off the thing. Yeah. And he slaps her hand and goes, "No, you haven't poured it properly. I wanted a beer." And I was like, "You don't talk to my staff that way.
Jesus
You don't
Christ.
hit them.
Yeah.
You're out." He's like, "Your staff, you own this place." I'm like, "No, I work with her." And so this 6'5" man just walks up to me and stands in front of me. And I'm like, "Leave." You can't show any weakness.
No, you can't do it.
And I knew he wasn't going to do it. He was
but you have to like not be confrontational, but not back down. It's like, how do you?
It's such a fine line. And because people are drunk, they're going to construe whatever they want to whatever situation, however they feel.
Did I tell you about the guy who threatened to stab someone over a biscuit? A night?
You deliberately waited I was taking a sip.
Yeah, I set you up.
Oh,
he was
that tastes awful.
this angry old guy wearing a
what else is new?
This like long coat with all these patches on it, and he came in and straight away he was like, "Man, this is a one-of-a-kind jacket. You never find this anywhere in the world." And I was like, "What the fuck? Do you want a drink?" He's
My
like,
mother needed it.
he's like, "All these patches, like found, like made some of them, like bought them, man, put them all on myself." And I was like, "All right, like,
so
cool."
it's just a regular jacket you put different patches on, and that's why it's significant.
And we had like a ton of regular customers, and most of them are really awesome. Yeah, and one of them was in just drinking pots. The guy drops his keys. Yeah. And so this regular of ours bends down to pick him up, and the guy was like, "Don't you fucking touch my shit without me saying." And I was like, "Bro, you gotta cut." Like, this guy's trying to help you out. Like, he's just picking up your stuff. He's like, "I don't give a fuck. No one touches my shit. Touch my jacket, I'll fucking kill you." I was like, you know, it's like you can't say that. Like, you just can't say that in the bar. I'm like, I'd already served him his drink, and I'm like, just calm down and like go get some air out the front, whatever. So he goes out there. And then someone comes in and he's like, "This guy just threatened to stab me," like, and showed that he had a knife. And I was like, "All right." So I went up the front. I'm like, what happened? He's like,
and these situations, you just stomach just like starts curling. Literally anything can happen. Because even if someone tries to help me, they're all drunk.
Yeah. So people who are like the people who come up to you when there's like a tussle going on. They're like, "Oh, you want to deputize me?" I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, not really. You'll probably just make things worse.
Yes.
But I go out the front and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, man. Just people are saying, you know, threatening people." He's like, "Yeah. I hadn't eaten my biscuits," and I'm like, "The fuck?" He pulls out like a plastic 2-pack of like premiums, just like saladas or something, and he's like, all these people were sitting on the bench there. He's like, "Yeah, I offered some to the lady there," and then this fucking cunt reaches over and tries to take a biscuit. And I look at the guy and he's just laughing because he's like, "It's a biscuit," and I'm like, "All right, well, how about he doesn't reach for any more biscuits preemptively, and you don't threaten to stab people?" And he was like,
Fair
yeah, like if he, I'll fucking do it though if he does it again. I'm like, well, you keep your biscuits to yourself, like, and hopefully everything will be
Your
fine.
knife won't find your way into some guy's stomach.
Yeah, aorta. Like, yeah, dude, I fucking like, what's going
The
on?
insane sentences you find yourself saying.
Man.
Well, you told me about that mother and daughter who came in and with the. That's a really sad story.
Yeah, she just got in a fight with this guy who was
So,
apparently
yeah, so-
antagonizing her.
Yeah, so there was like an older woman and a younger woman, and we found out they were mother and daughter.
Yeah.
And they were with us, their father, the husband.
Yeah, whole family was there.
And one of the saddest things you've ever told me is when, what was it? They were having a fight outside.
Yeah, she was arguing with this guy, and then
the mother
was arguing with him, just like, you always antagonize people. You did this at my fucking 40th, and you're doing it again now. And I was like, oh boy.
And then
And I went out there, and I was like, oh, excuse me. She ignored me. Excuse me, can you please stop? She ignored me. So I just delicately like touched her shoulder, and then her husband was like, don't you fucking touch my wife. And I was like, I'm just trying to get her attention. And then she grabs the guy who she's arguing with and pushes him over, like he trips over a stool. And her daughter just goes, Mom, stop it, from over my shoulder. And I'm like, oh no,
that's so sad.
So she's growing up seeing this
so
shit go on.
sad.
It's the worst, man.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Or that guy who got king hit one night because he glassed this guy's friend.
Oh, Jesus
And-
Christ. So many moving parts.
And he got king hit. And then this guy's older than me.
Yeah.
Much older than me, much bigger than me. And I'm trying to hold him back in the bar, like I'm just trying to keep him in a corner.
Yeah.
And he's just yelling stuff at the other guy who hit him, like, I'll kill you, like, well, who do you think you are? And then he yells, I'm fucking 40. And I was like, what a weird brag threat. I don't know what that is. Yeah, like, all right.
Just grasp at anything that gives them leverage. I'm fucking 40.
I'm fucking 40, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, okay, you should.
Yeah.
You have a mortgage, I think.
No way. There's no way that guy's not anything but renting. Staying asleep on his friend's couch.
Yeah, people are nuts, dude.
Dude, it's crazy. Oh, man. You know.
Not sad to see the back of some people,
No.
but I miss some people that came in for
I
sure.
like the culture.
Yeah,
it was just... In a dive bar, you're going to get some dive people.
Some nuts, yeah, well said. You'll get some fucking nutters.
Took a real pin drop off a fucking... I don't know what I'm saying. This wine is really nice. It's making me feel fuzzy.
Do you want to top up? Oh my god. I haven't even finished mine yet. You really shamed me. I'll just take a little dash. That's good. Thank you, sir.
There you go. Oh, man. Oh, so I'm watching the Bumblebee movie.
On a fucking dime.
Doing one of those, like a netball player. I'm just fucking turning on my heel. Heel toe. No,
Yeah, I think they turn on the ball of their foot.
they do turn on the ball. They're filled.
Yeah, turning on the heel is more like a cowboy.
Ballerina.
Definitely not.
Cowboys don't turn on... Ballerinas don't turn on their... Oh, of course. Toe. It's a lot
The
of toe
balls
work.
of their feet.
Yeah, it's a lot of toe work.
You saw a toe work.
No, sort of a lot of toe work ballerinas.
Yeah, and they got to angle their feet and it hurts, but they do
Yeah.
it for the art.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
I never did ballet.
No?
I was a tap boy.
I've heard
Student of tap.
Student of tap. What's some classic like tap nomenclature that I would have missed out?
Shuffle off to Buffalo.
Shuffle off.
I never did that because I was.
Let me.
Hang on, let me just make myself sound even more cool. I was more of a street tap kid. I wasn't classical tap.
Whoa, dude, I'm fucking impressed. I got
Newcastle tap.
What does that mean? Is that like
It's just two words, two terms for the same thing.
okay?
Street
So
tap and Newcastle tap.
Buffalo handshake haircut. Wolf,
McGee. Shuffle off to Buffalo was like a move.
Okay, let me see if I can.
I don't know what it is. I just know my mum used to do it because my mum also tapped, so it ran in the blood.
Ran in the family.
It did.
That's crazy. What did
But there's like a ball change that always confuses people, white people.
ball change.
Yeah.
So is that going from one foot to the other?
It's like putting one foot forward and then stepping back on your opposite foot. Like going back with the foot you just stepped on. So it's like 1, 2, 3.
So
Step ball change, and you're like you're
okay.
switching feet.
And that's got a ball feet.
Ball change.
Ball chain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a way to like shift weight and momentum up from one foot to the other.
Crazy
it's like a very
stuff.
cool thing. And there's like shuffles and wings. Wings are big.
Wings.
Yeah, that's
so
like-
are those like stabilized on the side of your shoes? Like
We're not Hermes.
like training wheels.
No.
For tap.
No.
No?
There's no point to this because the actual explanation is so boring.
Is it? Juice it up a little bit.
I can't. It's just you like You stand on the balls of your feet and you flick your feet outwards, so you're making one sound on the way out and then one sound on the way in, and then you land. So it's like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and then wings.
We learned how to do like 1 foot wings, inwards wings, and double inwards wings, and they were really hard.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Because you'd have like a 2-hour lesson, and it'd be like 45-minute warm up, and then do all that stuff just like every week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. And you do your routine, and then a bit of a warm down, have a bit of fun.
Yeah, man. The other thing I did for that one.
So many hot girls.
Oh boy.
That's why I was really there.
No, I'm not cheersing. No, that was an unforced cheers. He reached across the aisle and he
very consensual.
No. I said no to that cheers and he cheersed me anyway.
He was a real Ted Danson. Was he on Cheers?
Yeah, he was. He was the main guy.
Yes, Mr. Danson. I mean, Mr. Cheers. Fuck.
Mr.
I mean, he was Mr. Danson.
He was Mr. Danson. Unequivocally, that's his name.
That is his name.
So I'm watching this new Transformers movie. This Bumblebee.
Does he still speak through the radio?
He does, and they explain why he... Because he has a voice at the start of the movie, and then it happens that he doesn't have the voice during the movie, and then he speaks through the radio and he learns to speak. But what I was saying, what I would question you was, if you're a Transformer...
Yeah.
Purely not like, and you have to choose a side, Autobots, Decepticon, not based on your beliefs or like your feelings either way to a society governed by fear or peace.
This is really rolling out of control here.
But or like a car out of control. I know,
Yeah.
The metaphor's great.
Like a what is he, a Camaro or something?
Yeah. But which side would you be on? Purely for the Transformer aspect?
Decepticons.
100%.
1,000,000%. They have fucking Starscream.
Oh.
Coolest name. Megatron. No, he's the coolest voice. He's great.
So the only reason you would join the Decepticons is to get some one.
Hang out with Starscream.
Throw time with
Starscream.
Starscream.
They don't drink beer. What do they
A
drink?
tete-a-tete. An oil. They drink castor oil or something?
No, they drink like or they like I don't know. It's got some dumb sci-fi name.
There's like a liquid they drink.
I just remember reading a Transformers comic when I was like 8, and they had some weird thing where like they dipped themselves into it and they could make like a glowing green axe and then like drank it and did some cool shit.
Whoa, all right.
Very weird memory. But yeah, Decepticons, 100%.
Yeah. What would you try and transform into?
Like back into like in my everyday thing.
Yeah, like you're Huw.
The chopper was always a bit lame. So was the tank.
You think the chopper and tank are lame? Unequivocally, two of the coolest vehicles you think are lame.
No, I thought that the way they were represented in the film was lame. Yeah, but the way Starscream is, there's this cool shot where he like transforms mid.
Is this in the real?
This is in the first Transformers movie. I think.
The live action Michael Bay ones.
Oh yeah.
Were you confused with the live action term?
No, because I thought I just pictured the Transformers being played by people in cardboard costumes.
That I would watch in a heartbeat. Like the monsters from Power Rangers, and it's just like them.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, there was an awesome shot of him, like the cool. He jumps and transforms in midair, and like still got some shit hanging off when he flies off.
Yeah,
and there was like a sonic boom as he
goes
out of the tunnel. Shot. Yeah, yeah, they were always the coolest.
Yeah,
I'd maybe transform into like a. Transform into? It's really hard. Maybe a submarine.
Dude, submarine, but
that could be cool.
It could be cool, but like, you're stuck if you're in.
Yeah, or more of the Earth's water than land.
But most of, I guess, yeah. Like if a underwater situation arises, you'll be the first they call. But it hasn't happened yet. There's been 6 films, mostly on land.
It's Michael Bay doesn't know what he's doing. His name's Michael Bay. Bay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, after he did Pearl Harbor, I think he had enough of Bay.
Wait, he perpetrated Pearl Harbor?
He did perpetrate Pearl Harbor, actually. He was
a Pearl Harbor perpetrator?
He was a
Pearl perpetrator?
He was a Pearl perpetrator.
He flew those planes.
He flew every single plane. He was
just jumping from plane to plane.
What he would do, he would go to Japan, fly a plane over Pearl Harbor.
Swim back.
Yeah, then he would swim back and another one would go. And this happened over the course of an hour or two.
Wow, he swims fast. He's like Bronson from Round the Twist when he gets that fish in his penis.
What?
The episode where the fish swims up his dick and
he
wins all the swimming competitions because the fish like spins around and his dick becomes a propeller. Very inappropriate because he was like 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I didn't say anything actually. What I want to say is...
So drop the gun of your own sentence.
So his dick is the propeller.
Yeah.
What kind of swimming competition is it? Is he
like a school, jubilee?
Yeah, it's a school jubilee swimming competition.
Yeah.
But is he doing freestyle?
He's doing fish style, I think. He's doing freestyle or something.
But so then how is the dick helping?
Because it's spinning around. It's like a propeller.
Wouldn't it be facing downwards though?
I don't claim to know the technicalities.
You've seen the episode. I haven't. I'm just asking you questions, mate. Please don't get defensive.
Look. Around the twist was never
Have you ever?
scientifically accurate.
Yeah.
It spins and he goes fast. That's all I have for you.
I only have one memory of Round the Twist.
Ever.
And it was an early memory of arousal.
Was it the episode where there was the scarecrow with like the custard mouth? Could you put your dick in it?
No.
Oh.
What?
What was it
Custard
then?
mouth?
Dude, the guy who played the dad
Yeah.
was just like barefoot bowling at the Newport Bowls Club, just smashing pints and just having a great time.
Really?
I was like, the sun was setting and he was laughing with his mate, and I was like,
How's he looking?
he's living his best. He's looking good. Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah?
Hair's a little grey, a bit long in the tooth,
Hey,
but
it all happens to the rest of us.
he's smiling. So
The episode I remember
the arousal.
was when the siblings switch brains. The siblings switch brains.
So telling that you get turned on by that.
That's not what turned me on.
Oh, no, of course.
But the sister was in the guy's body.
Yeah.
And then a girl at school was hitting on him, but she was in there.
And you love lesbians.
Well, I didn't know at the time. I didn't know what I liked. But I was
every day after
I was
that.
like, this scenario is doing something for me.
Yeah.
And so I've always been into body switching roleplay.
Oh, I remember Kim Possible arousing me a little bit.
Yeah, that naked mole rat was fucking hot.
Oh yeah, well I mean naked right in the title.
Exactly, right in the title.
What else? There must have been some other shows that aroused my penis, balls and penis.
Balls and penis.
Dude, it's the best way to say it.
Best way to say
Dick, I can all go away. Balls and penis. Balls and penis.
It's what God intended. Isn't it
Maybe.
so
Maybe it's
weird
penis.
when your balls just shrivel?
Dude, have you ever
Felt like this.
fuck. You're lying there and like you just like move your balls up and then you just watch them like float back down. They just look like magma, just like rolling
What
back
are you
down.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Like you pick your balls up. You grab
put
your
them on-
balls.
put them on a peg.
Do I need to demonstrate? You get your
No.
balls and you just like
Why are you lying down in bed?
yeah, you're like
Okay.
lying flat, so
Yeah,
the gravity's
sure.
not really playing much of a part. And then you just like
Speak
get
for
your
yourself,
you
man.
just like get your balls and you move them up like
Okay.
as far up as they go, and then you let go and they just sort of roll back down.
No.
And then like the skin's all like.
I don't think I
well,
could possibly do that.
What do you mean? How taut are your
I've got a
balls?
tight little sack.
I don't have a tight little sack.
You got a loosey.
I do when I'm hard.
Oh, gross. Dude, no. Come on.
We have to cut this.
Come on. What was that? I can't use that.
Because all the skin, you can use my balls and penis.
This is all.
All right, so where are we going from then?
Well, no, I'm keeping it all in. There's no way I'm cutting that out.
Okay, well,
You freaking weirdo.
gold.
Oh,
I don't
it's,
care.
it's something. You know,
It's just-
the wine's getting to
There's
it.
no such thing as bad publicity.
There might be bad publicity, I might say.
Dude, oh, unless you're like
What a
Jared from Subway.
Yeah, that's bad
Or
publicity.
Michael Jackson.
Dude, you hear about this Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation?
No.
So you heard about the whole...
You heard.
yeah,
You ambered.
You heard, but you heard.
Oh.
You Amber Heard? Nice. So, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, ex-married. What are you doing with the finger?
Spare mine.
They were... right.
They're
were-
having Portugal.
So they were... I'm not going to miss that. Which one of Carlton and Melbourne is stronger? They're literally the same beer, just have a different label.
Made by the same company.
Yeah.
Just whichever you pick, CUB's
Exactly.
cashing it.
Yeah, exactly. So they were married, and then Amber Heard like said that Johnny Depp like abused her and allegedly did all this stuff.
Diddled her stuff.
Don't. Oh my god, no, no.
Dude, diddle. What a word.
Yeah, it's, what a context. What a, don't swirl your wine up saying diddling. You look like you look like a villain.
Dude, I'd love to be a villain.
You'd like to be a villain?
Yeah, like the Riddler.
What would you do? Let me finish this Amber Heard Johnny
Yeah,
Depp
and then we'll
situation,
get into
and
this
then we'll
villainy.
get into this villainy. I'm just repeating what you said. Speaking of villainy, so he was cast in the Fantastic Beasts series.
Oh, dude, I love it.
You know, I know you do. I know you're a fan.
Froth
and,
it.
and everyone was like, well, you,
Fuck, sorry.
Please don't
I forgot
do
to get
that.
my magazine.
please don't do that. That's going to fuck the audio up. That was an awful thing for you to do. You shouldn't drink more wine.
Sorry, I forgot to get my magazine. Cut that. I forgot to get my magazine, Jeremy.
I'm so sorry for you. What magazine?
Froth.
Oh, sorry. Too bad. You can't get that anyway.
What did Johnny Depp do to Amber Heard?
Well, allegedly he like abused her, and she said like photos of like her being her bruised and stuff, and then she wrote an op-ed in the New York Times, I think. And now Johnny Depp is suing her for defamation because he claims she's the one who abused him, and he sent all this like
Jesus.
all this video evidence and photographic evidence to the courts, and now they're like suing each other and stuff.
Jesus Christ! Can't they get a fucking break? Just calm down.
Very insane situation.
Yeah.
You know the Jesse Smollett situation? Jesse Smollett, the guy who was on that show. It's like a record label and it's all this fancy stuff. I can't remember the show. Did you even get the show from that thing?
Dude,
Empire. It's from the show Empire.
Oh, Empire. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Empire Records.
I think he's on like a side character. He's not one of the main ones, but he's a gay. He's a gay and he's.
Jesus
Christ!
There's
so many moving parts.
Woke as fuck.
There's so many moving. He's a gay black guy.
Yeah, he's a black gay.
He's a oh boy. That sounds worse for some reason.
He's gay black. He's a gay black man.
Yeah, and he was put into an emergency room because he was beaten up by two guys.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, he's beaten up by two guys, and he's claimed they were making racial slurs and saying like something about "Make America Great Again."
Yeah, MAGA. Yeah.
And then the guy said that Jesse Smollett had paid them to beat him up.
It was a staged
because
thing.
he was looking for a pay rise.
Man.
Dude, he has been cleared of all charges.
Oh.
And the city of the police chief of Chicago is not happy because obviously he's paid off the courts to go free.
Wow.
And so his like bond was like $100,000. So like he paid that straight away.
Yeah.
Because he's rich.
Yeah.
And he already has that enough money.
Yeah.
And so he got.
Yeah, I mean, if you're paying people to beat you up, you got.
And we've got all those like celebrities and politicians who pay to get their kids into passing grades
like
and stuff.
nepotism.
Yeah. It's money, man. Gets you everywhere. So what were you saying about being a villain?
Yes, I was going to say, seeing as the state of the world isn't great.
Yeah, villains are on the uptick.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get in while it's hot. What do you reckon your I want to say what will your costume be, but that might be informed by what your agenda is.
Exactly Rice. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly Rice.
Exactly Rice.
Is that your villain name?
Yeah, exactly Rice. And what I do is rice.
If you wiped out rice, that's like the staple for 2/3 of the world. So
and that would be it. I would try to get as much rice as I can.
Invent like a bacteria that eats rice and like crop dust it over the world.
Yeah.
Put it in the clouds so it's anti-rain rice rain.
Anti-rain rice.
Anti-rice rain.
Anti-rice rain. Yeah. And I would use that anti-rice rain to soak up and dry out all the fields. Rice is grown in fields.
Yeah, in water. Yeah.
In water fields.
Yeah.
Gone. It'd be just rice. And then after that, it'd be nothing because there'd be no water.
And then you bring out
Rice 2.0.
Yeah, and everyone you mark it up 600%.
Exactly, and it's pretty
You're like
much...
Big Pharma, but for rice.
Yeah,
oh, Big Pharma, but with FARMER. I love when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
Should I just be your sidekick?
No, you need to come on. You need to stretch your...
Basmati boy.
Basmati boy. I'll be our boy.
Long grain.
Best rice on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Basmati.
Okay.
Right, fucking we knew. You're Italian. I'm Indian.
No, you're not. Don't cut that flag.
What? No. No, Basmati is the OG. It's the best rice.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's so great about it?
It's dynamic. It's diverse.
Diverse.
It's applicable to multiple situations.
It's so thin. It's actually nice.
It's a perfect rice.
I like arborio because I have a lot of...
Sticks together. Fuck it.
Have a lot of bolognese. I know. I love it. I love when it sticks together.
It's just because I have bad memories of eating pumpkin risotto, and I didn't like it. And it was always made with arborio.
Oh, yeah.
Although I will say, a nice basil and tomato risotto with like just the right amount of salt and garlic.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's fucking delicious.
There's some meals that are hard to beat.
Dude, Italy know what they're doing with food.
They definitely do. Making lasagna was like a nice feat. And lasagna's a delish if you know how to do it. That's a lasagna toast? Mm-hmm. Oh, lasagna toast. Oh my god, new idea.
$1 billion industry.
Oh man. All the good ideas are done, right? There's no more good ideas.
They said that in 1900.
Yeah, it's true. What technology is going to come out?
Yeah.
Dude, phones are getting ridiculous now. I saw an ad for the Samsung 10 Plus or 10.
Dude, all the acronyms, it's like iPhone 10XRS or some shit.
Yeah,
like, I can't.
The X already stood for 10, I thought.
I thought it was iPhone 10 Extreme Small.
Oh shit, it could be.
Like Extreme Edition, but also small.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be too extreme. So you dial back
They had the iPhone 9, then the iPhone 10 came out, but it was iPhone X.
Right, that
for
makes
the
sense.
10. Because
Roman numeral.
It looks ridiculous.
Because Apple is a pantheon.
Are they still knocking down that thing at Flinders Street to put an Apple store?
Oh, look, I would not be surprised.
Our city's going to look so different in 10 years. It's
Yeah,
good.
well, there will actually be some fucking infrastructure and some public transport which should have been built 10 years ago that'll be in place.
Yeah,
And then they'll build that and
it'll be-
realize, oh, hang on a
it's
minute.
already out of date.
Yeah, this is going to just meet the demand. We're going to have to build something else.
Yeah.
But we won't be able to because we've already put in this and we won't be able to make a bigger thing. Otherwise, we're going to have to stop to do more public works for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And impact the line we just built. It's fucking dumb. Oh, it's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. You know, like nights keep rolling on, as I always say.
It's going to be too late to jerk off.
Ugh, why? Why do you always go back there?
It's too drunk to jerk off. It was such a long night.
You got
I need a
whiskey,
release.
wine dick?
No.
No,
No.
never.
I'll just, you can't get in the
Your
mood.
sex drive is so much more than mine.
Yeah.
What happened
What do you mean?
to me? Why is mine so low?
It's
It's
not
actually
low.
not low.
It's just you.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
It's like, it's like
Exactly Rice doesn't jerk off. That's why he's so angry all the time. No, I'm good.
It's
Thanks
like,
for the-
there's no right way to do it. There's no prescribed number.
Going back to this world population kind of thing, like, do you think? Because we're only 24, and you're 23.
Speak for yourself, mate.
Yeah, sorry. We're young.
I'm a little spring
We're
chicken.
very young.
Yeah,
but
very young.
bringing children, like in 10 years, if we were so inclined, thinking about children stuff, doesn't it feel like it's a negative choice to bring a child into this
It's
world?
Spenno, mate. It's fucking Spenno.
Well, not just because it's Spenno, mate,
Yeah.
but also because like there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
This growth is not sustainable, and in 10 to 12 years, that's when the environment's supposed to be donezo if we can't do anything about it. And I still believe, and I still have like a 40% inkling that Trump will get reelected.
I'm at like 60%.
Yeah, I don't understand how people can think like, oh yeah, look how stupid he is. There's no way he gets reelected. Everyone hates him. That's what we thought last time.
He got elected, yeah, exactly.
He did like awful stuff.
To be fair, a lot of this awful stuff he did before he got elected has come out after he got elected. So there wasn't that to inform voters beforehand.
He still said "grandma butter pussy" before he was elected.
Yeah.
like that's
That
grounds
should
for like.
already expel you from the race.
Did you hear about the Mueller investigation?
No,
Mueller
I don't
report?
think so.
It came out.
Really? Recently?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. When you're hearing this a few weeks ago now, no collusion.
No
He
collusion?
found no evidence of collusion. No enough evidence to convict. But he also said it doesn't like. So the report hasn't come out, but the report was done and then given to not the district attorney, the attorney general.
Yeah.
Who then put out a 4-page summary of it, explaining everything. So it doesn't prove there was collusion, but it also does not prove that
There
Trump...
was no collusion.
No, I'm pretty sure there wasn't any. There was attempts, I think, but it's more along the obstruction of justice lines,
Right.
which he says this does not exonerate Donald Trump. His own attorney general said that.
Yeah.
So it's a mess situation, but we're stuck with him for another 2 years. There was Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, leader of the Democrats, was like, "There's no way we impeach this guy. We just gotta stick it out until the end." And then now in Australia, New South Wales they were re-elected.
Virgin, yeah.
Virgin Clinton, what a fucking name.
Yeah, props for a name, but no props for a fucking attitude to privatizing hospital care and
Yeah.
their attitude towards the environment. But
I don't understand. Look,
it's weird to find out New South Wales is conservative.
that makes sense to me actually. There's
I just didn't-
factories and there's like mining and stuff. They're just outside this hub of like the CBD of Sydney.
I just thought it was like Queensland and Western Australia were conservative, but then Western Australia I've never really been to. I don't know, like going to Sydney and just spending a bit of time in New South Wales. I don't know, and I know a few people from there like that I've met online. They seem, but
They're
yeah,
all
you
people
can't
our age.
generalize. Yeah, exactly, and you can't generalize like your experience of a few people to the whole population.
The internet has made the world so much bigger, seemingly, but it also
much
means
smaller.
that the people, exactly, yeah, but the people
But it's
who
both.
don't like represent in those popular parts online or don't go online at all,
Yeah.
they still vote, and
Yeah.
they probably care a lot more because they're not distracted by everything that we are.
Well, it was like on the Party Room. If I can shout out another podcast,
Shout it out, shout it out.
the Party Room by ABC Radio National.
Nice.
And it's two highly intelligent and activated women
Yes.
talking on it, which is refreshing. But it was like they were talking
this
about
wine.
the angry white male who was like he works in a steady job, like he's a electrician or he's in high vis, like he's got a good income, he's with a union or something. Mm-hmm. He's always had enough. His wife's never worked. He's got a couple of kids. He's got maybe a boat he takes out. Like this is what they were saying basically.
Yeah.
He's always had it comfortable. And now energy prices are going up, bills are going up. There's all of these issues being touted by immigration and
I
all
don't
this
know
sort
if
of...
you heard those quotation marks, but they were pretty implied.
Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of stop the boat shit going on in this country, which is reprehensible. And now he's starting to like... It's not fear-mongering.
I would transform into a boat. No one could stop me. If I was a boat, no one could stop me. I can't believe it. Sorry.
Yeah, it was when everyone was talking about, and obviously it was, no, I don't know if I would say an atrocity, but like when the US Customs and Border Protection were separating kids from their families and deporting them
where you going
back
with
to...
this?
Oh, because in Australia, everyone was saying like, you know, how disgusting that is, how we can't, discuss, and it is, and it is.
But I feel like I know where you're going.
But if you, if you look at Australia, we've done exactly the same thing, if not worse. Because we just Nauru and Manus, like just put them on an island,
but
and
we don't let the media see it, or we have people who are somewhat.
The only time the media were allowed to
intelligent.
go in was when Nauru. Because is there anyone on Nauru now, or did they get people out of there?
I'm not sure when they're moving into Christmas Island.
Yes, because there was the medical evacs, like they weren't allowed to come to the mainland, so fly them to Christmas fucking Island. Doesn't have the capacity or the equipment to deal with people.
The only thing that is inviting about Christmas Island is the name. And that's it.
Exactly, and there are no presents there.
No.
Nothing cool.
Nothing but coal indeed.
It's just like, this country is not a benchmark for moral
So,
integrity.
Well, yeah, look at, like, on a grand level, the right for equal marriage. Like, we had to have a vote to see if people were interested in it. And it was, 64%?
Yeah.
Were yes or something?
I was watching a video the other day with just some guys I've watched on YouTube for ages, and they were going to a pride parade, and they were just, it was just, like, they're just vlogging, so they're just holding the camera, and he was just, one of them was just saying, oh yeah, we're down here at the parade just to support our friends who don't have the same rights as us.
Yeah.
I was like, obviously it's always, I've always, thought about it, especially when the plebiscite was going on, but it's like, just to hear someone say, like, don't have the same rights as us.
Yeah.
And I was like, man.
That's, if you just put two people next to each other, they're just people. It doesn't matter the color of their skin or what they like. It's like, how can you differentiate? It's a person. Can't you see this as another person?
Yeah.
But people are weird and selfish. We're all caught up in our own heads. It's like, even if you have just the moral obligation to look outside yourself for a bit and consider the world.
Well, just the way we structure, like, it's so divisive.
God, we're drunk.
You're either this or you're that. Like,
Yeah,
it's like the
that's
us
good.
and them thing. Like, no one... Yeah, I'm just going to end up fucking rambling.
I can tell. Go ramble. Give me some
it's
ramble.
okay.
Oh, he's taking a big swig. It's like that
Having a
feeling
sip.
when you ever get that feeling when you're walking down the street and you know the fact that other people are looking through their own eyes and experiencing something, but then you like think about that for everyone you see in your purview, and that's less than a fraction of the population of our entire Earth. And then the ennui sets in, and you just can't.
Yeah, well, it's like that quote that's... It's like, I'm never gonna be able to quote it verbatim.
James
but
Blunt. I just said it.
Thank you, Mr. Blunt.
You
But you are Mr. Blunt.
Dude, nice. Puff.
Puff. But it's like, you live your own life, but you also appear as, like a lighted window at dusk, and like a voice passing by on the street. Like, to you, you are everything, but to other people, you're just like a passing fragment.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. I find that powerful to think about, but it's kind of
I think so. And then, not just that, and then times that by... Why did you stick your thumb in the spit?
Well, I want to clean it.
Yes, all right.
Keep talking, I'll get something.
All right.
Ow.
So I'll talk to the empty spare chair. So it's... You get that sense of realization that there are people outside of you, and then times that by time.
Yeah.
Just multiply that by history and the future, and everything becomes insignificant, and then space and everything. Do you think there's intelligent life out there? So why haven't we made contact with them, or they haven't made contact with us? Why would you think that?
Well, because it's like dipping a cup into a ocean. You need a bigger sample.
What?
It's like dipping a cup into the ocean and saying there's no whales.
Yeah.
You need a bigger sample of the universe, which we can't get.
Okay, but I'm saying, how about if they're an intelligent life, do you think we're the most evolved forms of life in the universe?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's just because they don't have the technology to reach us, or do you think they are waiting for us to reach their level before we join this?
I don't know. They could be billions of fucking light years away. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's comforting to think that we're not the most evolved thing in the universe.
Is it comforting?
For me, yeah.
I think so too, but it is kind of threatening. But then everything's a threat once you
log on to fucking Reddit.
Dude, let's get intergalactic Reddit. That'll be a cesspool.
Bruh. I've never been on Reddit. I've never used Reddit.
I use Reddit. I open up Reddit on my phone when I'm just once a day, and I go, well, maybe twice a day, but I go to the r/movies.
That's the thing is, that's why the thing that I like that appeals about Reddit is you can specify what you want and you just go there.
Yeah.
There's like-minded people. Bang,
Yeah.
You're on your subreddit and that's it.
Yeah,
Like you don't have to deal with shit.
They post movie news, and then I go to the r/television one, and it's just movie and TV news that I can look up, and then I always forget there's comments because I never look at them, and that makes Reddit better for me.
Dude, not reading the comments, I think increases your like mental health by, I want to say 80%.
It is a world I have only heard of because I've never delved into it just because I don't have time to do that. But I hear a lot of online personalities talk about it, and that's most of their off time.
Yeah.
Because I have to engage with fans, there's always good. But so then I have to have a Twitter account, and then they're open to scrutiny of everyone.
Dude, Twitter seems like a fucking like you're opening yourself up to just be shot at.
Literally, yeah. You walk into the middle of the room and go, "Hey," and then you say something that offends literally everyone,
there's
and they
no
all
chance.
feel entitled to shoot at you. Yeah, it's like a firing squad every time you type like a 240 characters.
Yeah, it's insane.
And
I never use it.
Everyone I hear talk about it says they hate it. Says it's like a cesspool. And all that stuff. They don't delete anything. They keep going back. Is it because everyone has it? Like what stopped MySpace? Was it just Facebook? Was better?
It's Facebook.
Okay, and now people still have moved away from Facebook.
Dude, Facebook's insane.
Yeah, it's
Facebook's an insane company.
Yeah, and they're just getting like Disney now owns Fox. It's official, so they have a percentage
popular media in their pocket.
They have a fraction of all media. Mm-hmm. Like TV, The Simpsons they own now as well.
Yeah, that's like monopolization's not good.
No, and people,
the board game Monopoly
and
stellar.
Yeah, well, is it? Have you ever gone through a game of Monopoly before? Wait, what?
I remember one time we went to Cape Patterson. Would highly recommend going there. Especially, well, not especially in the winter because you can't really swim, but beautiful night walks.
Can you swim in that was a stupid question.
There's like surf beaches and back beaches and shit. It's very nice.
Should we plan a road trip?
We can go there if you want. I don't know if the holiday house is still there.
Oh shit.
But we would go there and there's no TV. I don't know if you'd like it. There's no TV. You just sit around the fire and you play board games.
Let's go on an off season when like the shows are all off for the
Yeah. And Joey, Keegan, and I and my dad went.
Dropping fat names.
Fucking fat names, right?
What a trilogy.
And we played Monopoly like every day.
Wow.
And we finished games. And of course there were some board flips. There's always going to be some board flips. Yeah, there's board flips. And then,
Joey was the one who first flipped.
I flipped the board flips.
Oh, I should have known.
I'm a spastic, a little child.
Yeah, of course you are.
I didn't get in my way.
Dude, did you ever flip out when were you a competitive child?
Yeah, I was.
You were a competitive child?
Yeah.
Was there an instance where that came to horrible consequence?
I remember crying in a tree once because the other team in school soccer cheated, and I threw the ball at them and called them all cheaters, and then I ran and hid it like behind a tree and cried. And my girlfriend at the time came over and was like, "Oh, is everything okay?" I'm like, "Cheaters win," and I was crying.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I remember because I used to be a ninny. I was a real. I was.
Dude, hashtag bring back Ninny 2019.
Bring back the ninny.
Bring back the nins.
I was a real mama's boy, and I was like a. You were too?
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
And you can't do that.
You can't say that.
And so, I was always like sensitive and just cry a lot. I hated it. It makes me feel so ashamed.
I'm glad that we got you saying I was always sensitive on tape.
Why?
Oh, it's just it's just good times. Yeah. Carry on.
And so I
cheers for sensitivity.
Yeah, it's good. We need to open up my feelings in this day and age. And so it was my birthday party. I think we were playing
classic stage.
Yeah, we were playing tag, and it was chasing me, and I was running away from some people, like a group of people, and there was like a chest. It was outside. It was like on the patio, and there was a chest, and I like put my leg on it and sprung off it, and like did a little jump as I was running. And my grandfather was like, "Jeremy, you don't do that." In front of everyone, just yelled at me. He's like, "You can't do that." So I ran into my room straight away, like from the jump. I didn't miss a beat. I just like ran away, tears immediately streaming down my face. And I distinctly remember lying on my bed looking up, and there was like 12 faces of all my friends like around my bed.
Wow.
Like, all like, are you okay? Oh my god! And I was like, what are you doing, you
Yeah.
piece of shit? Just like, whatever, granddad is. Like,
Yeah,
why
whatever,
not?
granddad. Kickflip.
Get a board out.
I remember do you remember when there were 2 bells in primary school at the end of playtime? The first bell would go, and you'd like go in the line up to wait to go inside. Then the second bell would go, and you'd go in like an orderly fashion. I remember we went to line up after the first bell.
And what was this, sir? What year was this?
This, I want to say grade 4.
so
So I
primary
was 10.
10.
Yeah, and
Double
I was in a
digits.
4-5 class instead of a 3-4. So there was 10,
very
like
weird.
10 and then 11-year-olds. I was in a 2-3 class as well. Very, very weird.
Yeah, those are
And
the off class. There was only one of those. The rest were like
Normal.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you were in the 2,
Yeah,
3.
yeah. I declare a thumb war. I was like class war. But then I was like
1, 2,
school
3,
classes.
4, I declare a class war. And show it shall be. Jesus Christ.
We were standing in line, and
It's wine.
his name was Jackson. I remember.
His
And
name was Jackson.
I jumped on his back like a piggyback thing that he wasn't expecting. He was like, "Oh," and then he like threw me off and like pushed me, and then I pushed him back. And this teacher was like, "Hey, you can't be doing that in line." And I just started bawling. Like we were obviously having fun, and she was just like admonishing us, and I just started bawling my eyes out.
Oh,
Everyone was
no.
like super awkward, like, okay, like it's fine, man. Like she's not gonna like tell us to stay back or anything.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh, she's getting in trouble.
Why? When I started primary school and I learned what detentions were, I set myself a goal that I would never get detention throughout my entire
didn't.
schooling. I didn't do it.
didn't.
I never got detention. I was a goody two shoes. I was school captain, motherfucker. I ran that school, primary school.
This is my fucking turf.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I gotta look back. Well, I gotta look back. I think my parents had like videotapes of stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the home videos. Yeah, bust those out.
But man, I thought I was the bee's knees. I definitely probably wasn't. But it was like I got along with the
no one
teachers because
was.
I wasn't held back by my mum because
Mentally.
because I was an idiot. No, because I was old. Because I was born in December.
You're old now.
Yeah, I am old now. I got grey hair.
Yeah,
at 24.
silver fox, Jeremy.
Because I was born in December, I could. My mum let me start school when I was a year older than everyone I was in class with.
Yeah.
So I always got along well with my teachers, especially in grade 6. But I would have been like 13,
Yeah.
12, 13, and I was like going to. I'm like, yeah, we're like peers and stuff. You're like, no, you're not. You're a 13-year-old
Yeah.
snot-nosed
You don't know
idiot.
shit.
The world is an enigma to you.
Yeah. The older I get, the less I count what happened between the ages of 12 to sort of 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I just didn't know what I was doing. Still sort of don't know what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
back then, it was just fucking like...
But now we have wine
We do have vino.
and an audience of one.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, dude, we finished this bottle. Oh my god.
You got the...
I
got the rough end
dregs.
of
I got the
that one,
dregs,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
I just thought it was less. Alright. We've drunk a bottle of wine in an hour. I don't think we know what we're doing.
If we'd had some sort of smoked sausage, some pickles, a fine cheese,
Yeah.
would have been fucking perfect.
Well, we had
a nice nice rosemary and salt crusted sort of shortbread or something. Not a shortbread. Shortbread's fucking shit.
Okay.
A biscotti.
Love a biscotti.
Dude.
Italians know how to...
I knew I'd get you with that.
Yeah, you reel me in with Italian
Yeah.
cuisine. I never drank wine, but we had a nice double date.
We did
last
have a nice
week,
double date.
and you brought out the wine, you brought out the cheese, and I'm enamored with it. I like sharing a wine with friends. It's really nice.
Take you to a wine bar in Fitzroy sometime. It's Spenno, but it's before I go away, we'll go once because it's worth
let me
a check. It's
let
worth
me get
checking.
employed first.
I'm gonna get a big paycheck for what I just did.
Yeah, you
For how I just debased myself.
Yeah, you better wash that hand off, man. Oh man, hey, should we play a little round of mind meld?
Hey man, you make the call. You're like the
Why? What
I was
am
gonna say you're like the fat conductor of the
Dude.
podcast, but then I realized I had the word fat in it, and I
Dude.
didn't want to say that.
I'm like the chubby conductor.
You're
please.
like
I'm
the Eddie Maguire of this show.
How fucking dare
That's
you?
the worst thing you could say
How
to someone.
fucking dude! I was trying to reach out a hand of friendship, and you just
And then I just put a 4 and 20 pie in it.
That's all over my hand. The minced meat is dripping down my fingers.
You were already greasy. You're Eddie Maguire.
So okay, here. Do you?
Hey, no, straight up. Sue me, Eddie, but you're a slime ball.
You know what?
Nobody likes you, Eddie.
I'm gonna back you up, mate.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
gonna back you up. Well, you think I'm gonna side with Eddie fucking Maguire? No way. What I was
Scum.
gonna ask was when you have a pie,
Yeah,
meat pie,
Yeah.
classic Australian mince beef pie,
yeah.
What's your process for eating it?
What's my process to eat it?
Yeah, like you've got a pie in front of you. It's on the plate. How do you go about it?
Do I have sides?
You have tomato sauce.
That's the only side I fucking
you
need. That's all the vitamins. That's vegetables. I just drizzle it on top.
Fruit.
Oh, actually, you know what? I wouldn't drizzle it on top.
Okay.
Am I allowed a knife and fork?
You tell me what's happening.
Well, I'm so used to eating pie because I've had. Look, I don't want to say that I was silver spoon brought up, but I've had nicer pies than just beef pies.
Sure, of course.
I've had a nice like a nice tandoori chicken pie.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, a nice like Angus and potato.
Oh,
like a nice
dude, a mince pie with potato in
dude,
it.
Moroccan lamb pie with chickpeas. I might actually. I don't think I could kill a person, but
Sure.
I would punch someone in the head.
You would maim a person.
I would maim someone to have one of those pies.
Oh, okay.
If they were like going out of business and I could only get one left, I think I would actually like punch someone in the head to get
Going
one
out
of
of
those pies.
business. Pies forever.
Yeah, the pie industry
We've run out of pastry.
is going under. Some other supervillains tipping all the pies into the sea.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can get one more. I would punch someone in the head. A woman, maybe.
A child, definitely.
A woman child.
A female
Dude,
12-year-old.
It's and like you have that with mash. You get some carrots on the side.
Yeah. It's good. I haven't made
I
a
love
pie.
living in the first
I've
world.
never made... Yeah, right.
I've never made a pie either.
Neither.
The pastry. It's hard.
Is it going to be hard? Can't you get ready-made pastry? And then you set. I know it's cheap, but like if you want to...
I don't know. You could get definitely like a pie crust in a tin.
Yes, yeah.
What was the original question? How would I eat it?
Yeah, so what's your process of eating it? You got
I
a
think
beef pie in front of you
I
with
would
sauce.
cut like a wedge out of it,
Okay.
and I would put sauce on that, and then eat it, and then I would do that for every part of the pie.
Like, is that like a big wedge, or like you're just sticking a knife and fork, getting a little mouth-sized piece, and then putting it in your mouth? Or are you cutting like a triangular wedge out of the pie?
I'm cutting a wedge, yeah, but it's a wedge that I can eat.
And then you're eating systematically through that wedge, and when you finish that wedge, you cut another triangular wedge.
Well,
out
I'm
of
probably
the
cutting a wedge that's the right size to just put in my mouth in one go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm definitely not eating it when it's piping hot. I'm waiting for it a bit to get to perfect eating temperature, and then I'm quickly making my way around the whole pie.
Okay, so what I do is I get a knife and fork, and I use the knife, and I chop off the top.
And you put sauce.
Like a lid, and I put sauce in the mince pie, and then I stir it in to the mince, and then I eat the top pastry by itself, and I use the spoon to eat the mince meat out of the pie till there's just enough left on the crust, so it's like a little bit of mince on the pastry, and then I eat the pastry.
Jesus, there's a lot of steps.
Josh Grinick taught me that.
Yeah, whenever I see him doing his pies, he's always popping the lids off.
When we were kids, I went over to his house. We had pie I was like, "Oh, shit, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm into pie." I was like, "All right, cool way to do it." Hombre, and that's how we became friends.
You got to remind me to go to the South Melbourne market and get one of those fucking pies before I go away.
Yeah, we should do that.
Dude, it's such a good.
All right, should we send this?
Such a good pie.
All right, I'm gonna have this pie, man. You fucking selling it.
You have had the pie. I made it for you once for lunch.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, dude, it was delicious.
It's such a good pie. It's like pulled. It's pulled beef or pork?
Oh, dude, pulled anything. I love it. Big cocks, I love
The things.
them.
Fucking Mason. He's a cock mason.
He's a cock mason himself. That's inside.
Oh, he's a ball mason.
Do you spill some wine?
No.
No. All right, should we do a final mind meld to send Knights off into oblivion? Knights 4. We drank a whole bowl.
I got a
wine.
word.
Yeah. Oh, you got a word. Let me think of one too. Let me think of one.
One word out of the billions that exist.
Yeah. I got one.
3, 2, 1.
Battle
Wine.
axe. Nice, dude. Nice. I said battle axe.
I got one.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Blood.
Oh, dude, we're too good. We're too fucking good. Dude.
There's no point to this game. We need to have more people.
Let's try one more time. Right? Okay. Yeah, I got one.
Go on.
3, 2, 1.
Bottle.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Sasquatch and bottle.
And bottle. God, you're really going out of the box for this one.
Out of the bottle.
Sasquatch and bot.
I got one.
Yeah, I got one. 3, 2, 1.
Plant.
Plant and glass. 3, 2, 1.
Hops.
Greenhouse. Oh, hops.
Oh, yours was great.
Thank you.
Hops and greenhouse. I got one.
Yeah, same. 3, 2, 1.
Beer.
Brewery. Oh, beer and brewery. Oh shit, this could go anyway. 3, 2, 1. Barrel.
India Pale Ale.
Fuck shit, that's a good one. Fuck shit, that's a good one.
India Pale Ale and barrel.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Brew. Oh, brew and tap. 3, 2, 1. Keg. Fuck, damn it. Pour keg.
I got one.
I don't have anything. Pour keg. All right, go. I'll think of the first word that comes to my head. 3, 2, 1. Drip. Pint and drip. I got one. Tables have turned.
Pint, drip. fuck. I'm drawing a blank. I got one. 3, 2, 1.
Glass. God, shit, glass gas. There's an owl separating us from freedom. Glass. Glass. Fuck. Glass and gas.
I got one.
3, 2, 1.
Sand.
Oh shit, soda sand.
Yours is way better.
Soda sand.
Soda and sand. 3, 2, 1. Water.
Sun-kissed. Fuck.
Sun-kissed.
Because it tastes like sand.
It tastes like orange.
Yeah, it's gross.
And refreshment.
I don't like sun-kissed.
So wait, did we say sun-kissed and...
Oh,
what did I say?
sun-kissed. Okay, you said sand. No, you said glass.
Well, I said water.
You said water. And I said sun-kissed. 3, 2, 1.
Orange.
Fuck! Damn, that's much better. Coke orange.
Fuck, you put those two together.
I got some.
I got one, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Straw.
Mixer.
Oh, that's good.
Mixer and draw. And
Mixer
and straw. Ready?
Mixer and straw. Oh,
3, 2, 1. Drink.
Fuck! Damn it. We're
Drink.
Circling
Spoon.
the drain. Like sun-kissed. A nice sun-kiss circling the
Don't
drain.
tip
if
out your
possible.
sun-kissed,
So
kids.
What'd you say?
Drink.
And I said spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon drink.
Spoon drink. I got one.
3, 2, 1. Hot
Coffee.
chocolate.
Fuck, I was gonna...
Damn it. Fuck. Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Cafe.
Mocha.
Oh no.
Damn it.
How did I fuck up?
Coffee
and hot chocolate.
It's literally one that...
They're served in a cafe.
And technically true.
So cafe and
mocha. Shit. It's so there.
Yeah, I got something, yeah.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Barista.
Cafe.
You just said cafe.
Did I?
While we were on.
Did I?
You said cafe.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
said coffee and
Oh,
mocha.
shit. What did you say? Fuck. I've had a bottle of wine. Alright, so wait.
So you said cafe and
you said-
I said barista.
Wait, did we already say coffee?
Because it was coffee and hot chocolate. And you said cafe.
Alright, I go on.
And then you said cafe.
on.
Cafe barista.
We got
Okay, yeah.
3.
2, 1.
Latte.
McCafe. Oh, shit.
McCafe?
McCafe.
McCafe latte. Oh,
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Frappuccino.
McDonald's.
Fuck, that's much better.
McDonald's Frappuccino. Yeah, I got one. I'm not proud of it.
3, 2, 1.
Drive through.
God damn it.
Drive through.
Drive-through.
Milkshake. I got one.
Yeah, same. 3, 2, 1.
Alcoholic. Milkman.
Milkman.
Milk van alcoholic. Perfect character.
That's my villain name. Milkman alcoholic. So I said milkman, you said alcoholic.
Yeah. I'm going off milk van alcoholic. I'm going off the name.
She's going on. I'm going to say 2.
3, 2, 1. Holland.
Milkman. Holland and milkman?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hollandaise.
Of course.
Dutch Hollandaise.
Dutch Hollandaise. I got something.
3,
2, 1. Sauce.
Egg.
Fuck. Sauce, egg. Easy.
Wait.
3,
What do you mean easy?
Easy. 3.
Wait, stop.
Easy. Sauce, egg. Easy. 3, 2, 1. Mayonnaise.
I had nothing.
Alright, we go back to sauce egg. I can't say mayonnaise. Now I drift at sea. Damn it. 3, 2, 1.
Yolk.
Aioli. Oh, fuck.
Yolk aioli. 3, 2, 1. Cream.
Shell and cream.
Shell cream.
Shell cream.
You have something?
I have something for your shell cream. You got troubles with your shells? It's when those beach collectors and they go to the beach and pick up shells and
I can't say sand again though.
they can't say sand. What is shell cream? Yeah, I got something.
I got something. 3, 2, 1.
Chocolate
Cuttlefish.
egg. Oh shit. Cuttlefish chocolate egg. We don't have to
We're
bring
getting
it
so
back
far
together,
away.
bring it back together.
It's been an hour and 4 minutes. Cuttlefish.
Chocolate egg.
3, 2, 1.
Protection.
Kinder.
Oh, kinder protection. Kinder protection.
I got one, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Fence.
Preschool. Oh, preschool fence.
3, 2, 1.
Hurdle. Because a hurdle's like a
Hurdle gate.
Hurdle gate.
I got one.
3, 2, 1. Jump.
Athlete.
Athlete jump. Oh, easy. Done. 3, 2, 1. Long
Pole
jump.
vault.
Fuck. Pole vault, long jump. Wait. There's one thing that connects those two, I think. 3, 2, 1.
Triple jump.
It was 2.
Wait. We've
High
said
jump, triple
we've said high jump,
jump.
triple jump, pole vault, and something else.
Long jump. We said long jump. What is...
I got this. I got one. Dude, come on.
Okay, let me think.
Think of those 4 things.
Okay. Sure, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Decathlon.
Athletics.
Fucking shit. Decathlon athletics. 3, 2, 1.
Sport.
Kathy Freeman. Fuck.
She didn't do that. She didn't do fucking long jump. Kathy Freeman and sport.
Kathy Freeman and sport. Don't hold. Oh, I got it.
3, 2, 1. Australia. Okay, Australia. Olympics. 3, 2, 1. Sydney.
Kangaroos. Fucking, of course. Kangaroos in Sydney. Oh boy.
3, 2, 1. Southern
Sydney
Cross.
Harbour Bridge.
Wait. Okay, Southern Cross. Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Sydney Opera House. God bless this sacred land.
One more. For the road.
A red wine for this red land.
And that has been Don't Expect Anything. Nights. I've been Huw.
I've been Jeremy.
We're signing off forever.
See ya.
Hey, how you going? It's me, Batman.
Oh, he's back.
Hey,
How come he only ever turns up at the... We can't get a full interview with the guy. He just turns up in the post roll.
I am the knight. I only arrive when I mean to.
Isn't that Gandalf?
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. I never watched Lord of the Rings.
Really? You have... I feel like such a
I'm
big...
very busy.
Okay,
Where is
sorry,
she?
sorry.
are you looking
What?
for?
There's no girls on this podcast.
Rachel.
Oh, well, she died, bro.
Oh.
Remember? In
I forgot about
3
that.
movies
Fuck,
ago
you
or
chose
something.
to let her die.
Yeah.
So many concussions. Oh, it's been brutal.
Well, yeah, I guess you can't get it in
It's
the head.
been brutal.
I know you've been beaten over the head a lot, but can I beat you over the head with some information?
Oh, take
Get
it.
him.
DEA Podcast
Oh, that's nice.
on Facebook, on Instagram. You can see some little posts, some fun episode art.
Oh,
We're
true
working on that.
justice being brought.
Yeah, and you love art, obviously.
I love it.
The night is a blank canvas upon which you paint
The
vigilance.
Dark Knight. Ah, it's me.
Dude, he is funny. For someone...
Do you like my chin?
What?
yeah.
Well, you can't see my eyes or anything else
top
about
5
me.
chins.
Thanks, man. You know, I really work on my chin. I do the push-ups with my
your
chin.
chin?
Yes.
Chin ups?
Oh, yeah, that's a better name for him.
Yeah, that's... You can claim that.
Where is she?
Well, I can email you coordinates. Don't expect anything podcast@gmail.com.
I would love that.
Yeah, just send me an email. I'll hit you right back with a map, a link to her location.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
because
am
I've seen
done.
she's on Tinder still, so she's.
Oh, that's
she's
dark.
Yeah.
Just like me, the Dark Knight. I must away.
Bye.
And see you later.
Are we the only? Like, does he visit other people like this?
Probably. Look at him.